WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has been arbitrarily detained by Sweden and the United Kingdom since his arrest in London on 7 December 2010 as a result of the legal action taken against him by both governments, the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention said today.
Entre los preceptos que el Working Group dice quebrantados están los que se refieren a la tutela judicial efectiva.
Among the principles violated by this behavior and by this order is the due process,
el derecho a la libertad,
freedom,
la tortura,
torture,
el derecho a acceder a un procedimiento con las garantías mínimas de conocimiento del mismo,
right to a fair trial,
la igualdad ante la ley,
equality before the law.
Es decir, casi todos los preceptos que se podían violentar se han quebrantado.
Basically, practically each and every right that could be violated was violated.
Y ello a pesar de que Julian Assange, desde el primer momento, como reconoce el grupo, ha estado dispuesto a cumplimentar los requerimientos de la autoridad judicial sueca.
So the situation he's in now in the embassy still remain a detention situation. Is this arbitrary or not? Two elements we consider. First, within the first 10 days, he was in isolation in the UK prison against international standard. And secondly, this is 5 years investigation or preliminary investigation by the Swedish authority, however you call it, and that's too long in the view of the working group in violation of the right to a fair trial, to a speedy trial. So the working group concluded that there was an arbitrary detention. What is the purpose of a dispute resolution mechanism established by states if states don't want to accept the outcome of that process? In addition to that, the working group based its finding on two legal instruments which are binding for both United Kingdom and Sweden. Those are the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. The first one is customary law, it's binding on all states. The second one is a treaty. The two countries have ratified them. And the conclusion the working group made is based on an interpretation of those two binding instruments.